Okay, so in the last video, we got Prose fully installed. It showed up with a nice little Prose welcome screen. And so we know that because we have these numbers here, we have the welcome screen, we have the buttons, and we have the Prose menu here. We know that it was installed correctly. If you don't get these things, and if you get a red box here for sure, then something went wrong. And there's several ways that you can go about trying to fix this. Like aside from normal troubleshooting things, good places to get help would be the Vex forum, the Vex Teams of the World Discord, the Prose Slack channel, and also raising an issue on GitHub. So let me show you some of those real quick, just in case anyone watching this has any problems. So first off, we could go to the Vex forum, which is a good option if you already have a Vex forum account. And I mean, basically, you could go and find one of the old Prose threads and just create an account, or just ask a question there, or just start a new thread and ask your question. And they tend to be pretty good about responding on here. I think they're even faster on the Vex Discord because I think they have more of a presence on there. And then there's also their Slack channel, which I think is like Prose Development. Yeah, it's prose-development.slack.com. So you can go there and create an account. So if you have an account on any of those things, that's probably a good place to go. If you don't have one on any of those, then you should probably go to their GitHub page. And even if you do, their GitHub page is not a bad option because they are really fast on there too. I asked a question recently and they responded like almost immediately. So to get to that, I just went back to their normal website, prose.cs.purdue.edu. And let's see, click on GitHub, and it takes you to their GitHub. Okay, and they have 3 different repositories, which basically like repositories are projects on GitHub, and all 3 of these are related to Prose. Atom is like the the editor thing. This thing, the CLI is the command line interface. It's what goes on in the background. And then there's Prose, which I think is the actual Cortex firmware, but I'm not sure. So if you had a problem with Atom installing, then your issue is probably related to Atom. I guess it could also be related to the command line interface. But at any rate, so let's say it's Atom, or we're not sure, so we'll just assume it's Atom. To get to the issues, click on Releases. There probably is like some other way to do this. Oh yeah, it's right there. Issues. So basically go to Issues, and then you could look at issues that already exist. We are interested in all issues, not just ones that are open. Okay, and so these are all questions that people have asked previously and that have been answered. So you should look through those and see if there's anything that looks like what you're experiencing, and if so, do what they did. And if not, then you can create your own issue right here, and it gives you this nice little template to fill out. And this right here basically just tells you to make sure no one else has already asked the same question, which is always a courteous thing to do. And yeah, like I said, I asked a question once on here and they responded like almost immediately. So they seem to be pretty responsive, and it's definitely a good resource if you're having problems. So like if it doesn't work correctly, if it doesn't install, don't just like give up or freak out or assume it's something you can't fix. Just go and ask a question, and I think they're pretty helpful people. Okay, so that's some tips on what to do if it did not install correctly.